For number 3, we have definite integral from 0 to 2, integral of x squared e raised to x dx. So this one again, for substitution, it should have square root of two numbers being added or subtracted na naka-square. Then for trigonometric integrals naman, dapat meron tayong from sine to secant, either of the 6, then with different exponent. For this one, this will be integration by parts because we cannot directly integrate it. Okay, so we have to choose our u and our dv. In picking dv again, automatic your dx will be included in dv. So you have two options, x squared and ex. From the two, who is u, who is dv? For u, it should be the simpler, the result of differentiation should be simple as well. Then from x squared ex, your dv should be the complicated one but can still be integrated, and that will be e raised to x. So if this is e raised to x, the simpler one to differentiate is your x squared, having 2x dx. Okay, for the derivative. And this one for the integration, if you integrate ex dx, that will still be the same, ex. So following the formula of integration by parts, having ub minus integral of v du, so we write it here. So your u is x squared and your v is e raised to x minus integral of v, which is e raised to x, du, 2x dx. Okay, so let's simplify it. We will have x squared e raised to x, then minus, we can factor out 2, then we can rewrite x first, e raised to x, and then you have dx. So for this part, we cannot still directly integrate it, so we're going to use the by part. So you have to pick u and dv again. dv includes dx, so you have two choices, x and ex. So the complex one that can still be integrated is ex. Therefore, the remaining will be your u. And if you differentiate it, it should be simple, which is simply dx. Well, this one naman, if you integrate it, the answer will be e raised to x. Now, writing this one, everything should be written. Okay, x squared e raised to x minus 2. This portion should follow the formula of integration by parts, uv minus integral of v du. So your u is actually x, and v is e raised to x minus your b e raised to x times du, which is, in this case, we have dx. And take note, it's enclosed in a parenthesis. Why? Because negative 2 should be distributed in this formula. Okay, because you're integrating x e raised to x, so that will be for negative 2 both. Okay, rewrite x squared e raised to x, and then negative 2 times x e raised to x, that will be negative 2x e raised to x. Then negative times negative, you have positive 2. If you integrate e raised to x dx, you will have e raised to x. But take note, this is a definite integral with limits from 0 to 2. So we have to put 0 to 2 instead of plus c, and we have to solve it. Okay, so in solving definite integral, following the formula upper minus lower, the upper, you're going to substitute every x by 2 and minus every x by 0. So this will be 2 squared e raised to 2 minus 2 times 2 e raised to 2 plus 2 e raised to 2 minus, so the first one, the higher, minus the lower. So your lower, all x should be substituted by 0. So that will be 0 squared e raised to 0 minus 2 times 0 times e raised to 0 plus 2 e raised to 0. So That's how you solve for the definite integral. Now, you can use your calculator, okay? So, for this one, the answer will be 2e raised to 2 or 14.78. Why? Because this is 2 squared e squared minus 2 times 2. So, that's still 2 squared or 4e squared. Makakancel lang ito. Then, you'll have 2e squared minus this one will be 0, another 0. E raised to 0 is 1 times 2. So, minus, ito lang po, 2. So, this is actually, I think, 12.78, or you can factor out 2, you have e squared minus 1, or you'll have 12.78. That will be our final answer. Okay, no need na pahirapan nyo yung sarili nyo para masolve to, ha? So, ang final answer natin ito, just simply use your calculator.